Illinois takes on Western Illinois on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. This is Illinois' first game since pre-feast week, I believe. It's been all the way since Sunday, the last game that this team played. It finally had a good, complete performance against Southern. 88-60 was the final score of that one. They dominated the first half. They dominated the second half. That's what we wanted to see from the Illini. They got to be feeling good and feeling well-rested coming into this game against a Western Illinois team that is awful on both sides of the ball. 329th on offense, 287th on defense, according to Ken Pom. There is nothing they really do that stands out as solid except for rebounding. Like, I think their front court is the best part of this team. They do block a lot of shots. They do rebound the ball pretty well on both ends. I don't think that's going to help them much in this game. Do you think there's anything that Illinois should be concerned about here?
No, I really don't think there should be any concern. I think that, though, they should be locked in on building on the performance that they put together a full 40 minutes last game, because I think this is another opportunity to play a team where they can put together a full 40 minutes going into a matchup where they have their first Big Ten game, where they're going to take on Rutgers at Rutgers on December 2nd. So I think they need to putting together 2 full games and 2 full 40-minute games, playing well, locked in on both ends of the floor, I think will do wonders for them, their confidence as a team. Going into Big Ten play when they go to the rack to play that first game, or Jersey Mike's, as some uncultured folks call it now. It's still going to always be the rack in my eyes.
I have kind of a broad Illinois question for you. I'm sorry, I'm eating while we do this. Illinois' defense is ranked 10th in the country right now. Their offense is ranked 64th in the country.
Mm-hmm.
From now to the end of the season, what do you think is going to happen to those numbers?
I think that the defensive numbers will not be top 10. I don't think they're a top 10 defensive team. I do think they will improve offensively, because I think they can still get out and run more. And I think that'll help them with the half court issues that they have.
They kind of have the makings of an elite defensive team, though, right?
I think Coleman's a good big defender. I think that Terrence Shannon's good. Are we considering, like, I guess when you think about it, like, Guerrier is a good defender. Damask is okay.
Now that we're going person by person, I like it less. I'm trying to give a lot of credit to Justin Harmon, who just doesn't play that much on this team. If you oh man, do you have a full drink with you? I need to know what I'm getting myself into when I ask this question.
I do, yes.
Let me top mine off real quick. Actually, no, I'll finish my beer with you on this one.
Okay.
If Illinois replaced Justin Harmon with Lance Jones, how much better do they get?
How much better does Illinois get? They don't. They get worse. Justin Harmon is better than Lance Jones.
It's not true.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
yes,
not.
it is.
It's not true.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
It's 100% true.
What does Lance Jones do worse than Justin Harmon?
Literally everything.
Every single thing on a basketball court?
Everything as a basketball player.
So Lance Jones is contributing as a 32-minute guy for the number 1 team in the country that just won the Maui Invitational, and Justin Harmon's coming off the bench for Illinois, and he's better?
Yeah. Crazy. That Lafayette privilege is something else.
Come on, man. That's brutal. I just needed to see if you would take the bait or not, and I guess you took the bait. I don't know what to say. I think this Illinois defense could be elite. I don't really know why, just because I think Terrence Shannon's that disruptive. And I think, for all we've talked about, like, Dane needing to play more because we like him, if they're actually moving away from Dane, that means they're going to be better defensively, right? Because Dane's bad.
Yeah, Dane's bad defensively, more than I hate to admit. Because I love Dane, but because he's a bucket on the other end. But if any team wants to win a game against Illinois and they see Dane on the floor, you put him in a pick and roll and you're going to score.
Yeah, I agree with that. Is Illinois healthy for this game? I've heard concerns on multiple guys here. I believe it was both Moretti and DGL had injury concerns coming off of the last game. Have you heard anything on those?
I haven't heard anything. I heard that. I just heard, like, the actual injury. I think that it was a calf. It was a calf with DGL and an ankle with Moretti. That might be switched around. So don't get on me if that's the case. I do think that actually hurts them a little bit. But at the same time, because of those injuries, if they are like play those guys less minutes, more Justin Harmon minutes.
You are Justin Harmon's biggest fan, man.
I'm telling you, at the end of the season, if they want to be great, let Justin Harmon be their point guard. Let him be the point guard they need.
Good.
Let Ty Rodgers come off the bench.
Goodness. Okay.
Ty Rodgers will be fine with it too, by the way.
Okay. Coleman. I don't know what the latest update is on him. He didn't play at all last week in their wins over Valpo and Southern. Do you want to see Coleman Hawkins in this game, or do you want them to keep resting him and just let him ease his way back into Big Ten play?
I would get him back 100%. There's no need to bring him back in this game against Western Carolina. And this is a game where, we talked about, shout to Coy in the Discord. These are games where it's Dane time. Like, let him eat. Like, you got to let him eat in these games and let him get his minutes, because you're not going to, like, he's not gonna get major minutes against Rutgers. Like, that's not how Brad's gonna do it.
Why would you not want to work on things that you are going to use against better teams, though? That's what I don't understand.
But you want Coleman to be healthy, though, don't you?
Yeah, but like I just don't like the concept of like we have this guy who is just our everything when we play games that don't matter, and he means nothing to us when we play games that do. I don't like that. And I think a lot of Illinois fans have embraced it. Like, oh, this is a Dane game. I despise that. If every game's not a Dane game, we shouldn't have a Dane game. Like, have the players who are going to be on the court for you in the important moments of the season, playing the minutes in the games that matter. And like, work on your role definition also, right? Because back to my whole issue with the way Brad runs things, I don't think guys ever understand what their role is by the time we get to the end of December. So like, I don't know. I'm nitpicking it, but I get annoyed when it's like, yeah, this is a huge Dane game. We don't need any. Like, why? Why is it a Dane game?
Well, hold on, let's talk about that more. Do you not think that the Illinois team has defined roles right now? Because I feel like they do.
They do. Yeah, they've been really good good start this year. Yes.
Yeah, and I feel like I don't see that changing though either. I feel like it's pretty set.
Should be.
It never truly is in Champaign though, is it? You can't get too comfortable.
November 24th, man. Things look great.
Will they stay great?
I think so. Yeah, I do. I truly do. I truly mean that.
Okay. I feel that way too.
Like, so what's if everybody knows their role? What's Dane's role? Hey, you're the guy who plays 30 minutes and gets us 40 on games against teams that suck. That's your role, and then you get DNPs against Big Ten teams.
No, not DNPs, but like 10 minutes.
I just don't get that. I don't get how that helps this team at all.
I mean, it's to get Coleman rest and for them to do some things on the offensive end for like 10 minutes and see if Dane can at least hold up defensively for like a short stretch when they need to buy some minutes for Coleman.
So you'd rather have Dane do that than just play Hansberry 25 minutes in these games and see what you got and develop for the future?
Yeah, because I'm still skeptical of what Hansberry can do against non-10 palm 400 teams.
Why don't we work on that though?
We just want to throw him into the fire against like Rutgers or something?
No, I want him to play more minutes in these games so that he's ready for the games against Rutgers, right? That's the whole point.
But he is going to play a lot of minutes in this game.
Okay. I think he could play more instead of we're going to feature Dane Danger, who's never going to play for us against Rutgers. That's just, I don't get it. I
might be mistaken. Don't they play them together?
I don't know. I have not noticed the two of them on the floor together. That's a miss by me if they've been doing that.
It could also be a makeup by me.
Kind of sounds like a makeup by you, for being honest.
Could be.
We're long overdue for a Champaign trip, by the way. Like, as we just sit here and talk about this team, when are we going to Champaign?
I don't know. We got to look at the schedule and see what the games are. Does Michigan, honestly, if Michigan plays at Champaign, I would like to go see that.
You want to go see Doug in Champaign?
Yeah, like I want to see Doug versus Justin Harmon.
Michigan plays in Champaign. They do. January 18th.
We might have to go to that.
Michigan State also plays in Champaign, February 10th.
What day is that January 18th?
That would be a Thursday.
Okay.
Michigan State is Saturday.
Okay. We might have to also check this because as a Champaign veteran now, we need to go when the students are there, when the Orange Crush is rocking.
I have a game I want to go to.
What?
Purdue at Illinois, Friday, January 5th.
Ooh.
On a Friday. on a Friday.
Damn. That'll probably be good too because some of the Purdue fans can it can be a halfway point before they go celebrate the holiday the next day.
Click subscribe. Go to the Sleepers Media YouTube channel. We're doing about a lot of previews and game recaps. Good luck, Illinois. Oh, I didn't even get to my prediction. I think Ty Rodgers has a triple double in this game.
Ooh. I think Justin Harmon scores double digits in this game.
So, if mine was a 10 out of 10 toughness, yours was a 2 out of 10. But we'll let
Really?
it slide. We'll let it slide.